Huh?
This is Kijana. I've never been on you guys' group call, but I got added.
You got added?
Yeah.
You don't want
Same rather added me. No, I'm down.
go to the group?
Yeah, so listen.
Go ahead.
If y'all don't have nothing to talk about, I got something to talk about.
Go ahead. I always come up with something. Go ahead. I'm listening.
So, are y'all familiar with any of the plant medicines?
The who? Plant medicine? You say plant medicine?
Yep. Like ayahuasca.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with ayahuasca and DM. You talking about DMT, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm familiar with that stuff they put in there. Cough medicine too.
No, DMT is dimethyltryptamine. It's naturally produced by the body each night. It's what allows you to dream.
They do. They put that in. Some of the DMT. They put some of that in some of the cough medications.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was.
The same thing with the melatonin.
Dimethyltryptamine.
Yeah, the same thing with the melatonin pills. You know where they taking that from? They're not getting that shit from animals. The same thing with the melatonin pills. That's why black people should not be popping no melatonin pills. Period. No melanin pills. Period.
I got disconnected.
You good?
Okay, so ayahuasca is a beautiful medicine that has DMT in it, and it's created from a couple of plants. The vine, which is decaf, which actually extends the journey with DMT, which allows you to connect back to the spirit world and learn about yourself, do deep healing, contact your ancestors, all sorts of stuff. It's absolutely amazing.
So, where can you get DMT?
Well, it's not that it's sold. I actually serve ayahuasca in ceremonies to help people to go deep and do very deep healing. People equate it to doing like 10 years of therapy in one night.
Yeah.
It ain't no joke. And it's all natural. It's actually, it comes from the Amazon.
Right.
As far as where serving that particular medicine originates from. Also in South America as well. In the Americas, basically, the white folks brought it back.
Right.
And so the thing is that there's not many black people who actually work with these medicines. So I'm one of them.
Oh, that's what's up. Glad to have you.
Yeah, also serve pure DMT, cacao, and hape.
For who?
Which they're called hape. They're snuff that are blown into the nose to energy, ground your energy, do various types of heal in the body and the auric field. Yeah, so I wanted to mention it to you guys just to, to make people aware of the medicines that can actually help heal. The medicines actually free you. They free your consciousness, free you from the freaking matrix. It's just really beautiful. So, I would invite you guys to just do some research on it.
Right. I already I've been on it already. I checked out a little retreat Brother Panic and B.O.B. them went on. It's on YouTube they had, and they was you heard me? Did you hear me?
Yeah. Where?
They was in New York somewhere, or Jersey, or somewhere up north. But they had got a retreat house.
Hear y'all.
You can't hear me? Can you hear me, Star?
Oh, that's what they was doing with me. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Hello?
She must be in a bad
Can
area.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Kiwana.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what was it BMT, the guy,
Yeah.
when they all did that? It was a couple months ago.
Nah, I seen it a few months ago, so it probably was. Yeah, it probably, if it was pretty recent when I seen it, because it may have just have been new when I seen it. But yeah, I seen it a couple of months ago.
Oh, she left off.
No, she ain't leave out. She's still on. She just her phone probably got a bad connection.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I've been studying up on DMT and
Yeah, they put some of that stuff in the car.
it makes sense when you said that though, because it's a sleep aid. They sleep medicines, and they knock you out and put you in that dream state. So yeah, that makes sense. That makes pretty much a lot of sense.
As soon as she said, I knew exactly what she was talking about. But I think that is. Remember I tell you about the guy that he said he went on a retreat somewhere in Georgia. I think that's something what they gave him too. If I'm not mistaken, he said that stuff is real powerful.
That's what's up though. Oh, this is just for people in this group, huh? Oh, so this is just this one group, huh? Let me see if I can add some people in here. I was gonna ask y'all a question on exorcisms and stuff like that. You know anything about that?
The exorcisms?
Yeah.
I believe people do get possessed by these low frequent entities. And remember I was telling, and also I did want to add about the black men. A lot of the young black men coming in, they still saying that these voices are telling them to kill themselves. I'm thinking a lot of them too. Some of them even was on drugs. You know when you're doing drugs, that open up portals too.
Right.
To let entities come in. And all of them keep on saying that they were on drugs. They were on drugs. And some of them saying that they wasn't. Some of them saying that they wasn't, but they use street drugs to suppress it. So I'm trying to figure out what is it? What is going on? Like what is causing it? Because there's too many men that's coming in with this. I've heard some women, but it's more men that's coming in.
Right.
I don't trust no white psychiatrists that we work with. I don't trust white psychiatrists, period, point blank. Because I know they do all type of studies and shit on our people.
Right. Yep. That's what Bobby Hemmings said. He said stay away from that damn melatonin because he said he took some of that shit and had a nightmare. They be giving it to them kids nowadays.
Black people should not be taking melatonin pills, period. I can't stand when I see online people go, I gotta pop me a melatonin pill. I can't sleep. Nigga, black folks, y'all should be able to sleep. We got natural melatonin. Sleep should just fucking come natural to us. That's that white people shit. Right. We should be able to sleep. Sleep fucking will overpower my body. It will take me over. I don't know. If you telling me you can't sleep, you must be on some shit.
Now, some people have problems sleeping, though. Their body don't produce enough melatonin and stuff like that. But they got stuff that can help you sleep. That's not even addictive.
There's that tart cherry juice, there's lavenders, all types of stuff. Taking that remember what Bobby Hemmings said when he took the melatonin pills? He said he saw all type of monsters. He said that's what white people be getting the whole shit when they be creating these horror movies with monsters and shit like that. This is where they be getting it from. They be popping them melatonin pills, and that's how they be getting these ideas.
Hello? What's up, babe? All right. Hello? Hello? Yeah, my phone had dropped. Yeah, I added some of y'all to this group because this is when we're going to be doing the calls in, and, you know, y'all free to leave or whatnot. We were just talking on generalities. We were talking about DMT just now. If y'all don't know what DMT is, it's ditryptamine, some shit like that. And it's called the spirit molecule. And they got a book about it called the spirit molecule. I forgot who wrote it, but I got the book if y'all interested in checking it out. But what this DMT does, it pretty much is what connects you to the spirit realm. It's your body naturally produces it, our bodies, and in a small quantity though. But you know, you could take it to, like the goddess was just saying. I don't know if she back on here or not, but she was saying you could take it to. I got music and shit all outside. Yeah, you can take it to do a lot of inner works. What she just said. I mean, I'm not sure, but I know it's a lot of stuff that it's a lot of inner work that you can do with it now. I don't know if you should take it up under the guidance of a shaman or whoever, some administrator, but I've been hearing a lot and reading a lot up on it. So the goddess was just talking about it, so I'll just bring y'all up to speed for the ones who just got on here. Is she back on here? Everybody good? Anybody got anything they want to add or speak on something? Ask any question. I had a question about exorcism. I want to know if anybody had any experience with that or any knowledge they want to share on that if they had any.
Exorcism?
Right.
I think people can become become possessed. That's possible.
What you mean?
I mean, think about it, because when you think about it, when they do them initiations, when you call them the deity, and they do initiation, even in Buddha, when they do the initiation, they become possessed for a period of time. Once they open up that portal for that deity to come through,
right,
they become possessed for a period of time.
Right, but they say in when you're dealing with that tradition, I was reading something about exorcism. Pretty much is just thanking the lords for coming through, and you know they got their offerings and just tell them they're free to leave or go ahead and leave or whatever. That's all pretty much it is in that aspect as far as what I'm understanding dealing with the Orishas and lords and Santeria and all the other different forms of African spirituality. Now I'm talking about these other exorcisms dealing with Goetias and all kind of deities like that. Any type of spirits that might be in your house that you might want to get out. Might be somebody who died there hanging around, shit like that. That's what I was kind of trying to get some insight on. If anybody had anything they want to add.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Is anybody scared to invoke the Goetia entities or deities? We ain't gonna say demons because they are part of you. But is anybody scared to invoke them?
Well, I ain't gonna say I'm scared, but I ain't never invoked them. But it's a certain amount of level of understanding and wisdom that I don't think I'm at the level of having. In order,
I don't think
To invoke them.
I don't think I am either, because they said once they come, like they hard to get rid of. Yeah, they hard to control. Like they hard. You could control them, but it's hard because once they go out of whack, once you invoke them, they go out of whack. But they go on your command though.
Right.
They go on your command. They're a legion of army, a legion of deities sitting right in your pineal gland. They go within your command. I believe, and I can't say 100%, but I do believe that some schizophrenic psychosis, because I deal with mental health patients, I do believe some of them goetic demons were invoked unknowingly.
What you mean? How could you unknowingly invoke one?
I believe because I'm gonna tell you. Remember I told you when I was reading up on them how like they came through.
Right.
One night I didn't even invoke them, but they came through. And what they do is they're different. They are in charge of like different things that you command them to do. I didn't invoke them, but they just came through to let me know that they're there. I'm not trying to invoke them because I don't know. You know, I got to get more knowledge on it. It's not something that I think I want to like dig up. But what I'm thinking is with a lot of some of these patients that, you know, that deal with schizophrenia, schizoaffective psychosis, they're dealing with these different, a lot of them is either low vibrational energies that attach to them. And I think a lot of them might be goetic demons that they unknowingly invoked. Mm-hmm. A lot of that stuff probably is coming from like the trauma. And I think, you know, they can't get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? They can't get rid of them. And so they got to take the medication to suppress them. And that's the thing. And I really believe that might be the schizophrenic saying, you know, they're hearing voices. The voice, they can't get the voices to stop. Right. The voices are in their head. The voices are in their head, and they don't know, you know, these is patients that don't know nothing about it. But, you know, they can get them to stop. It's just a matter of them taking control over their mind and make stop. But they don't know that. So they're going to be on medication for the rest of their life.
Hello?
Right. These are... They don't know how to control them. They let the entities control them. Stop still going back and forth, having parties in their head. All the medication is just basically it numbs but it numbs the part of the brain that you just can't hear. So the only way you are alive, the only way they can go away is if you take them away. No medication in the world.
Right.
It's just something that happens. That's why, like, you know, we gotta take control of our mind. We gotta take control of our brain. You know, it's just they do all types of things.
I want to give you this aspect on
to see how, you know, don't think that these pages don't know. They know who goetic demons is. They know. You go on YouTube and you can pick them up and they know all about them. So don't think that they not probably doing all type of experiments on these patients just to see how wild they can get. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, just something to think about. I want to rattle on and on, but it's just something.
I'm going to tell you this, though. Hold on 1 second. If anybody got something on to add, they can go ahead and add it or ask a question. I want to add something real quick, though. This is what I wanted to add. Our understanding of different everything, entities, deities, spirits, whatever. It's been so demonized that it's in our psyche. And so, or I'm going to say your subconscious mind. And so when, like you say, they came to you in your dreams, you had did research on them, so you knew what they was, and you got kind of like a knowledge or understanding on what's going on.
My subconscious.
Right. So you.
Invoked them.
Right, but what I'm saying is, your subconscious mind, even though once you read that article or whatnot, and then they came to you in your dream, what happened was it didn't drive you crazy because you already know what's going on, who it is, what they're about, or whatever. And not only that, but your mind was open to that. You know what I'm saying? Your mind is open to, the actual, oh, this such and such. I remember him, I just read up on him, or this whoop whoop. You know what I'm saying? So by you having a knowledge of them, then when they come, you already know, like, oh, this such and such, what the fuck he want. You feel what I'm saying? And so you might go look him up and see what he over. You could choose to get into, dealing with him or not. That's the thing. This is a whole nother subject. But if you're going to deal with them, just from me reading and researching and shit, if you're going to deal with them, they just want an offering. An offering could be whatever the hell they tell you. They might ask you, I need 17 goddamn me chicken feet, 13 bull horns and shit like that. 14 middle fingers off Mexican people. They'll tell you some shit like that. It's up to you if you say yeah. You don't have to say yeah. You be like, nah, fuck that. I ain't getting into that agreement because I already know I ain't gonna be able to carry that out. And once I don't, that's when you finna come with the bullshit. So that's what winds up happening. Motherfuckers wind up making deals with them, and they don't carry through, or like I say, they don't have the knowledge and the understanding on actually what's going on. So it drive them crazy because they steady seeing them, they steady coming, they whispering in their ear, they telling them shit. Go jump off the bridge, go kill yourself, go commit suicide. Go shoot your mama, go run up in the school and do this and do that. You feel what I'm saying? You don't have a choice to listen, but this shit steady telling you and it's steady making threats and appearing to you and all this and that. Since you don't know how to exercise the motherfucker, since we don't know how to cast them out, then that's what, they just steady coming and bullshitting and playing games with you and fucking with you and tricking your mind. And that'll drive your ass to the 10th floor. That's what we call it down here, the 10th floor, or whatever, the psychiatric ward. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's all pretty much it is, though. Just a lack of the understanding, and since it's so demonized and ain't nobody giving you no help or no knowledge or no wisdom on what's actually taking place in your fucking mind, then, it drives you fucking crazy because you've been taught, damn, them demons I'm saying, I'm crazy, I'm possessed by demons. You feel me?
And it's funny because I know a guy, he was actually, I didn't meet a different person I was talking to, and he was saying that his boy, he said the interview, and I'm very proud of him, he said what they did is that I can't really sacrifice themselves, like they cut themselves, some shit, they cut themselves.
I can barely hear you, Star.
Fire, something started, or forest fire, something started. He was saying, if you don't understand, like, we work with them, we work with those who want the allegiance, right there at home, when we start some shit, if everybody will, just saying, like, stand the power that's in the mind of all dumb, right here, dumb.
I can barely hear you, Star. I can barely hear you, Star.
Can you hear me?
Barely.
Did you hear anything I said?
I heard it, but it was low.
I said this guy that I was talking to, he said that him and his boy, I don't know if it was like a sacrifice. I guess they kind of like sacrifice themselves, but they like cut themselves. Something like a sacrifice, like cut themselves, make themselves bleed. And a fire, he said a fire, something that started around the way, or something he said, some type of fire, or forest fire, or something started. And he was basically saying, like, people don't understand, just invoking those poetic deities alone right there, it shut this shit down, like, shut everything down, like, we keep it the both done. The energy from that right there, which would cause a lot of destruction.
Right.
But what I was saying is, me personally, I don't feel comfortable with it. Like I said, it's a part of all of us sitting right there in our Pine Joe TV. You know what I'm saying? Bob Woodward will talk about it. And it's a part of all of us. The thing about it is, I don't feel comfortable just knowingly spoken. Like I said, unknowingly, my subconscious mind is spoken because I was reading on.
Hello?
A lot of other things that they still I still got on a like build on. That right there, I don't want to go on that level. Maybe some other people may be in it, but that's just not where I want to go. You know what I'm saying? My mind is not focused enough for that. Like I have a lot of things going on. I can't focus on that. I was one of the damn patients. I would literally be one of the damn patients. I would be one of the patients that I would, and I'm not going to take myself to that level. So I'm not open to that Google what I do or they get into. Even though they go by other names, they can out of control. Half the way. Look, it's done, it's over with, go back. Go back. Once they invoke, okay, that's it, that's all game. Now you gotta control now. It's just
Goddamn train. A train just stopped me. Hey, I was gonna add this to what you were saying. I got to go. I'm not gonna sit here. I ain't gonna be able to hear nothing. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hello?
yeah. Oh, let me add something else real quick.
Go ahead.
So like we all know like all the bullshit. We all know behind the scenes with the elite, the Illuminati, and all the type of fuck shit that we do. But you know what I'm saying? Like I have been taken to different portals. I see a lot of the shit they do. They do the things that they show me. Like they do it through us. I'm saying a lot of these white Caucasian like a witch. Like you don't have to get involved with those so-called white witches. Like you don't want to get involved with them because they do human sacrifice. They do that shit. So you don't want to be in a covenant with them. You want to be in a covenant with your own covenant. You don't want to be in a covenant with them. They are very, very, very evil, very demonic. They do a lot of human sacrifice. Period. And like, is it there that probably will show the whole not some black people wrong, a lot of black people know, especially that you're not.
Somebody got a lot of noise. Is that you, Star?
I know, I hear a lot of it. Is that you? That's not you?
Can y'all mute the phones, please? I hear not. I got a little bit, but I hear noise. Just shit.
Hello?
I'm here.
Who's on here? Who's
Okay,
still on here?
we good. They muted it. Hey,
Okay.
I wanted to add this right quick, which is just that. Damn, what I was gonna say. Oh, but when you were saying about the fiery spirits, you said somebody invoking the fiery spirits.
Some of the goetic.
Right, the goetic demons. You know, they all the same. They just different names, different. It's like this. If you take this atom and you take that atom and you take another atom, or you know, one a positive, one a negative, one a neutral. It don't matter which one. If one is a proton, certain atoms got 8 protons and 2 neutrons. Some of them got 16 protons and 3 neutrons. You feel what I'm saying? A neutron is neutral. I mean, well, they I don't think they can have no more than one neutron, but they got different positives and negative atoms rotating around them. You feel? I mean, protons or neutrons. Protons and neutrons and electrons make up atoms. That's the 1, 2, 3, the trinity, all that shit there. But either which way. So if you take let's say you make a H2O atom, and then let's say you take a gold atom and you try to mix them together, they ain't gonna bond right. You feel what I'm saying? Because one is watery and one is what, fiery, or I ain't gonna say fiery, but it's metal. You feel what I'm saying? So the water evaporate. It ain't gonna, the gold ain't gonna hold it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's the same way with the energies not working together. When you actually these energies, when you a fiery energy and a watery energy, it's the same way with the Orishas and not the Orishas, the Loas in Haiti. You know, that's what they say in 1804 when Toussaint started that war. Toussaint Louverture, when he started that war, the Haitian Revolution, which that's the only war that black people, slaves, actually came and overthrew and took over the country and still got the country. That's Haiti. You feel what I'm saying? But they invoked the petro spirits, which were the fiery spirits, which were the they used for war. You feel what I'm saying? So, like you saying, you could invoke the Goetians and, you know, go to war or whatever. We could take over this or do that. Yeah, you do. You can, you know, with that method. But you have to also understand that Haiti right now is still fucked up because a lot of these, and it's kind of a secret, but if you dig deep enough, you'll find it. Where they saying that the reason why Haiti is going through so much of hardship is because during that ritual that they did and invoked all them Loas to actually help them win that war, take over that island or whatever, get their independence, they didn't repay them back all of the offerings that they owed them. So they still getting punished for that today.
Oh,
they never paid them back. Yeah, well, they paid them, but they didn't give them so many things, of so many fields of corn, so many acres of this, so many things of liquor, shit like that, regular offerings. They didn't pay them back. They ain't got, they fucked their economy up ever since that. The world did them like Cuba ever since then. The whole world, because that's the only country that the blacks overthrew the slave masters and they got their independence. Can you mute that phone, please, whoever just joined in? Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? That's the only one where they won their independence at, and that's the Haitian Revolution of 1804. Google that shit. They got a movie about it called 1804.
And that's when they talked about it. They never gave them the
No, it didn't talk about it in that. It's a book. I think that Voodoo Secrets or some Voodoo for Dummies. The book. I think I got it in the group. It's in there. It's in that one.
Because all they had to do was sacrifice a black pig.
Well, that's for one Loa. These people access the legions of Loas. They access not only the main Loas, but they access their legions up under them and invoke these into the people. So they put all them people up under possession of them Loas, and them Loas the one who took their ass out. But they didn't pay them back.
They pulled in that energy.
Yeah, they got the energy.
They got possessed and pulled in that energy, and that's how they won that in that war.
Right, and they never paid them back fully, because you know Toussaint wound up getting captured and turning himself in, and they took him to France and killed him, let him freeze to death in the prison. And then, you know, the other ones, they took it over. They went ahead and won about 2-3 years later after Toussaint actually started it. But they still, like I'm saying, because I'm trying to figure out, if y'all got these lords, y'all believe so much in voodoo, this, that, and this and that, why the hell y'all doing so bad over there? So I went to researching that. You feel what I'm saying? And just my mind being open to that, you know, or seeking that information, it came. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the reasons that I found that's why.
So it became too late. They couldn't.
It ain't too late. It ain't never too late. But they don't have the resources to actually go plant 1,000 hectares of cotton or corn or whatever the hell it's supposed to be. They don't have the resources.
At that point, when they had it at that point, they should have did it then.
Yeah, they supposed to took care of way back then. You know, but they won the country back, but America been at war with them ever since. The West, the British, the Europeans, everybody. So they don't have no way to actually pay that shit back. So that's what they did. They did an economic boycott on Haiti, just like they did Cuba. You know, that's why Cuba still got all the fucking 50 models cars. But it's still on Haiti. Even all that money they got after the earthquake, most of that money never got distributed. That shit just went to funds. You know, the Bill Clinton Foundation and all that shit there.
What deity? I can't remember. I read it somewhere, but there was a deity.
It's the petro lords.
There was a deity that was invoked for that Hurricane Katrina. Did you ever hear about that?
Yep, it was some protection deity. It was they say it worked though, because at the end they say it turned courses. I was reading something on that just recently.
Now, who was it supposed to take out?
It was supposed to take out the whole fucking city, the whole city, not just.
Who supposedly invoked it though?
Oh, I don't know, but I know that they got a group of voodoo practitioners, some women and some groups down there in New Orleans that do rituals once a year to keep them hurricanes from fucking with them. Yeah, and they say it's been working.
But somebody else that was opposed to.
You know they doing rituals opposed to it. If they got more energy, they shit gonna win. And you know they got more energy.
So I wonder why they was trying to take New Orleans out, because they know all the magic and shit is there.
Because they want to get the niggas out of there. That's why I take the city back over economics.
So yeah, to put two and two together, it was the white people that did that shit.
Exactly. Well, they said the ineptitude of man is what destroyed the city, which was them not having the fucking levees and shit up to date or up to, whatever the hell, up to code. That's what actually destroyed the city, but it wasn't the hurricane itself. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I was reading.
But that hurricane was invoked.
Well, you have to understand this. All the hurricanes come from the Atlantic, off the west coast of Africa to this part. So what they're saying is that the spirit of the ancestors is the ones who are them slaves who died during that transatlantic slave deal. They the ones who them spirits is in them waters and wreck this shit every year.
They sending it, but
yeah.
And that's the thing. But that's what I'm saying. I think we still scared to invoke the weather deities, and I've been saying that. Invoke the weather deities on their ass.
You can invoke the weather deities right now. I invoke them all the time. I ain't scared to do that. I do that a lot.
The ones that's causing us harm, the ones that's trying to keep us oppressed, the ones that's doing all this shit, taking our kids and kidnapping our kids and organ harvesting and all this other shit that they fucking doing.
Start. Now you know what I'm finna get on.
What?
You on some human shit now.
Okay.
Because no matter what you do, you is not finna save this motherfucker. You're gonna die. I'm gonna die. They gonna die. We all gonna die. So, if we was to save the world, all that would do is make you save and being a better fucking human. A better man. A man gonna die. Mm-hmm. It's the soul. So, when we go trying to save this fucking world, that Jesus couldn't save, that Allah couldn't save, that whoever, it's not about saving the world, it's saving your soul. Mm-hmm. And the only way to save your soul is to identify with the soul and live accordingly. Be the spirit. Don't be the damn human out here trying to save shit. The human out here trying to, have all this material wealth that when he dies going to get fucked off. The human that's out here trying to, feed the world. You feel what I'm saying? When the world, it's enough food for the whole world. Anyway, you just have to go and apply that shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying be nonchalant about it. Don't give a fuck about it. I'm not saying that. If you can help somebody, help them, But I'm saying don't go out your way to try to do some shit that getting motherfuckers killed anyway, Unless you want to go ahead, because it's not that it's going to get you killed, because you're going to die anyway. And I was going to say that earlier. I thought about that when you said something about how they was killing this and doing that. Your soul is fighting to get out your body every single day of your life. That's what ages you. It's energy. The same way energy goes through an electrical cord, and over a period of time it'll wear that cord out or wear the wires out in the house over a period of time, start a fire or something. That's the same way. Your soul trying to get the fuck out this body. So every day is just another day to have this experience, because most of them spirits who want to possess motherfuckers, that's the only thing that they got that you ain't got. And they don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want they want to possess it for a little while and have a little fun, drink, have some sex or something and get the fuck on. They ain't got time to be down here in some physical limitation, a prison. Your body is a prison of your soul. It's a prison. It's trapped. Your soul is trapped in your body. It can't get out. And it's fighting every day to get out. So when people die, I'm just giving y'all a take. This is what the ancients, this is what the old text before Christianity, this is what the old text before, the modern era, before the Greeks, before the Romans, before them motherfuckers ever showed up. This is what the text is saying. This is what all the Nag Hammadi Bibles, or what they call it, the Dead Sea Scrolls say. You see, so, and what it's telling you is this world is limited it's you only limited to by what vehicle you in. A bird is only limited to the vehicle it's in. But what you're supposed to be is be like the bumblebee. The bumblebee, scientifically speaking, the body is too heavy for it to fly with the wings that it got. But like they say, since the bumblebee don't know that, he fly anyway. So you're supposed to be the same way in your thoughts. You the soul. You're not vibing on some human shit, because all humans ever did was die. All humans ever did was kill each other and do some worldly, earthly shit and then get the fuck on out of here. You feel what I'm saying? Because your soul, even within, you be like, fuck it, I'll die behind my kids. Because your soul already know, this world ain't shit no way. I'll die behind it. You feel what I'm saying? So the soul knows, but we identify with a lot of physical shit, and that keeps us trapped as a human down here. And like I was telling you, a few times before, when you start, I'm just saying like this. This is what the text say. The love of this world is what reincarnates you back to this world. So as long as you got a reason to come back here or love this shit, you're going to be coming back. So as long as your kids, I just love my kids. I miss them so much. I want to go back. I love them. I want to do this. Your ass coming back through one of your kids. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of going and being one with the divine energy, the divine consciousness that could take on any form. But once it get in that form, the mission is to realize that it's not the form. It's the actual spirit.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Like, going back to what you said, like, you know what I'm saying, your soul fights your body.
Right.
It's a war within yourself.
Right.
People have said, and I've always seen it, that people know when they're about to leave, when their body about to die, and they're going to be free. Like, they know when it's coming. Right. So is that when you make peace with yourself, or the ancestors guide you, or how do people know?
Well, what happens in that case is that if you, like I say, when you leaving and you're sorrowful and you're mourning and you all sad and everybody else sad and all that there, that's energy too. But what I'm saying is, you're going to miss this place. You know what I'm saying? You're going to want to come back. You want to see your people. But to answer your question, you was saying like at the end of life, and you know that if you make peace with yourself, let's say for instance your understanding is on a Christian level, and you make peace with that. You know what I'm saying? So what happens is, since you still identify with a God outside of yourself, instead of yourself being that entity that created yourself. You feel what I'm saying? So now you have to come back and learn that lesson. See, this shit is just a lesson, a reoccurring lesson of a reincarnation over and over and over again, till you learn the lesson, until you identify with the soul, not with the flesh, not with the the car, the house, the clothes, the jewelry, the husband, the wife, the kids, all that shit, the Cadillac. That shit keeps you here. So the Christian, the Christian is just like anybody else. They identify with the flesh. They identify with the outside energy that's actually ruling over them, that's actually controlling them, instead of them actually being that energy itself, which is ruling them, which they are ruling, which is controlling them, which they are controlling. So until you get that lesson, the thing is, you're going to keep coming back until you get that lesson. If it's a billion more times, a billion more years, you always was here, you're still going to be here. If you want to be here. If you don't say, fuck it, I don't like this shit, I ain't going back. I don't want that shit. That shit is pain. That shit is stress. Because a soul doesn't feel pain. A soul doesn't feel stress. A soul doesn't feel nothing. It's unlimited power. It's unlimited energy. It's unlimited potential. It's energy. It's plus and minus all in one. It's androgynous. That's what that means, androgynous. So that's what they say, God is androgynous. It's male and female. It's energy. But it separates from itself a male and a female that go and make other atoms and shit that make up energy or matter or whatever the hell, that we see or that is created. You know, stars, planets, whatever, people, dogs, cats, roaches. Did I answer your question?
You did.
Also, in connection to what we were saying earlier, that DMT, that kicks in. That's what kicks in at the end of life. That's what kicks in. It's called a spirit molecule. And it kicks in because it's actually giving you that spiritual experience. So a lot of people be out of it. They be in a whole nother reality, a whole nother realm. They be saying stuff that they don't, just like when you waking up from your sleep. You might say something while you're in your sleep. You might say something. You're in a whole different reality. You know what I'm saying? Because your body is actually producing more DMT now. So now you're actually getting that spiritual experience that you probably had never tapped into while you were here. So a lot of people die with a smile on their face, or some people die with fear on their face because they fear, what's to come, But when you at peace, even if you at peace, if you didn't learn the lesson, if you didn't identify with the soul, if you didn't elevate beyond human reality, beyond three-dimensional reality, you coming back to some three-dimensional reality. Because you ain't, it's like the video game. If you get out before you complete the stage, you start over. See, that's what they're telling you in all these different shits they got going on. Every time you get out and you don't complete it, or you don't finish the level, or you don't learn the lesson, you start over. And the lesson is that you are the soul. Not the physical, not the love, love is you. If you love, you don't have to give love, because you is love. If you live in that frequency, your frequency is love. So you don't have to go out seeking love. You is love. You know what I'm saying? From your own understanding or whatever understanding they might be. You might love to go get drunk. That's your reality. God wanted to be a drunk down here just to say, I had that drunk experience. Huh? Can y'all mute the phone? Somebody got like some radio static or something. Anybody had any more questions? But yeah, that spirit molecule, that puts you at peace. Because it's preparing you for the next level, the next frequency, the next reality. The real reality. That's the real reality right there. You're actually tapping into that fucking pineal gland. That's what that is. At the end of life, all the little stuff that goes on. Yeah. So even when a lot of people say they had these near-death experiences, they're going through the same shit. The DMT kick in, that spirit molecule kick in, and they start having their spiritual experiences of who they really are, the soul. So they'll tell you about they flying, they going to these different places, they moving faster than the speed of light. They ain't had no body, they was just pure conscious energy just flying through the universe on the way to where the hell they want to go to. They see a star, they fly by a star, they want to go, it intrigues them, they like the light coming from it, they go see what's going on down there. But you can get trapped down there, and then you think you're a part of that reality down there. That's what happened with us. And also, I explained this to some people too just recently, or I may have said it in another session or whatever, but I'm going to say it again, because I don't think most of the people got it. Okay. So the reason why you're a Capricorn, a Virgo, a Sagittarius, a Pisces, whatever, is because when your soul, it's a lot of background noise in the background.
I can't hear you. It's some bad noise.
Right, it's a lot of background. Can y'all mute your phones, please? Unless you're talking. Okay, so the reason why we are different signs is because these planets is energy,
these constellations is stars with energy. The sun is just a star. Our sun is a star. It's a ball of energy, not heat energy, electrical energy. Not the energy like you see in the fire. It's electrical fire. It's conscious energy. It's the energy you get, like I say, when you stick a knife in the damn plug in the fire, the sparks jump out and the energy electrocutes your ass. That's what the sun is. It's a ball of energy, not a ball of fire. Okay. So when your soul was flying by this motherfucker and it caught your attention and you said, I want to go down there. So I got to pick 2 people to go down there through. So you chose your parents. Yes, you chose them. They didn't choose you. You chose them. So you chose to come down here through them. And as your soul was flying by, we was flying by the season or the stage of Capricorn, or we was in December. So at that moment in time, when you flew by the constellation of Capricorn, or them stars that's called the Capricorn stars, or whatever the hell it is, that little whatever it is, the little solar system or whatever, you picked up the energy from that constellation, from that star group. So by you being energy, can y'all please mute them phones? Is that your phone, Star?
No, that's not my phone.
Oh. Hello?
Yeah.
Somebody need to mute their phone. That thing loud. But so, by you being energy, a ball of energy, or a piece of energy, or a piece of light, your soul, and as you were flying by those different stars, you picked up on their energy. So, when you came down here, you actually arrived in the Capricorn. You know, you was flying so fast and the shit moved so fast that you actually fell into the season of Capricorn. Or you picked up that energy, and since we was in that season when you got here, that's how you got the personalities or the characteristics of being a Capricorn, or a Virgo, or a Pisces. But these things are not you neither. These retrogrades are not you neither. They are learning experiences. They're only the stars getting closer or further away from each other, which are balls of energy too. Our planets are balls of energy too. They have cores, they have suns within them. You feel what I'm saying? So what happens is, what was I saying? These different stars, so these different planets. So when you pass by them, or whatever, or Virgo or Pisces or whatever, these planets carry these same, well, no, not the planets, but these planets carry those characteristics too. So Virgo, not even Virgo, I'm getting at something else. That noise distracting the fuck out of me. But, what else am I saying? So these planets, when they're in retrograde or whatever, they just moving further away from us or moving closer to us. Well, retrograde means they moving away from us. So that affects your body in a negative fashion. But you are not, all of the energies of all the planets are in you. Every last one of them is in you. They line up with the chakras. The 7 planets, the 7 chakras. All of the energy is in you. So, the thing is to understand what's going on during the retrograde and control that shit, you know, from a spiritual level. Oh, I know what's going on. I know he fucked up. He don't understand the retrograde. Okay, I'm gonna soak that up. I ain't gonna argue and bullshit or bitch with her or cuss her out or whatever because I understand what's going on with the energy. She don't understand. And that's the ascension. That's what's the shit we supposed to be getting out of this whole shit. How to ascend this human shit. How to not be a human while being in a human fucking vehicle. Yes, we have to work. Yes, we have to go get us some type of money to, I mean, you don't have to work, but we have to get some type of money to survive down here and maintain this human reality while we in it. But the key is to remember and realize and understand and live the reality of the higher self, not the human self. The higher self is if you say you're a god or you're a goddess, then you can't be a human and a god at the same time. Now you can be a spirit and a human at the same time, but to have a soul, to know the keys, to understand the physical reality and the spiritual reality, it's a choice that you can live. Or frequency. It's a choice in the frequency that you live or that you give off. It's not a choice in, you being better than people or greater than this or bougie because you got some knowledge or you got some understanding. It's understanding how fucked up they still is and not feeding into that. You know what I'm saying? Not actually letting that control your energy. In other words. If I said that right. Y'all got that? Did anybody get that? But yeah, I was just going in on the chakras and stuff and the planets and stuff and well, not really the chakras, but like I said, you got 7 chakras, you got 7 planets, you got 7 goetia. 7 main goetias. But they rule over the 72. You got 7 main orishas. They rule over the 72, which rules over legions up under the 72. Each one of the 72 got legions up under them. A legion is 10,000. And if you got 5,000 legions up under you, you got a whole lot of spirits to do your work for you. That's what they do. These 7, it's a hierarchy. It's a spiritual, even the angels. The 7 saints. Then you got saints up under them. Legions up under them. You got saints up under them, which is nothing but energies that we're talking about. We're not talking about some divine shit, because they say Michael will kill your ass quick. Is any Goetia or whoever else if I conjure him and stick him on you. You feel what I'm saying?
You said who will kill you quick?
Michael. The angel Michael, the archangel Michael. Yeah, they say if you want to kill a motherfucker, that's who you need. That ain't who you need, but that's who you can get. Right. So just understand this energy. Even Michael, even the angels got negative polarities too. They got negative energies too. You know what I'm saying? Everything is energy. Even me, I got a negative side too. I got a positive side. Most people don't know that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's easy for me to see my negative side, but the other person who I might be in an argument with or a disagreement with or whatever, they don't understand that they got a negative side. So they just think everything they say is right, in the right way, and how, y'all get what I'm saying. So, sometimes you gotta let motherfuckers make it. Let them win. Let them have that shit. Let them be great. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to win and still be and maintain your peace. You feel me? Yeah, Star, I understand I was talking about the Moors the other day on a live, and I understand how you feel about, they got our shit, they using our shit, they did this to us, they took us through slavery, they still taking us through hell. I understand all that, but they only doing that to humans. So you can't take me through hell if I understand that hell don't exist and I live that frequency. I'm already in hell just being trapped down here going through pain, fear, suffering, and all that shit here. I'm going to drop this on y'all. I know it ain't but a couple of y'all on here, but did y'all know that they say that the ancient text said, I done ran across the shit, I got some shit. They say that this God that we call God, the ruler, the creator, the light, the this, the that, they say that all the other gods call him the idiot God.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They call him the idiot God because he created a system that feeds off of fear. It feeds off of decay. It feeds off, and the energy don't decay. You understand what I'm saying? So it feeds off of, and when I say decay, I mean that everything down here is decaying. The food we eat is dead. You know what I'm saying? The cars rusting, the houses, the wood, the tree, everything is in a perpetual state of death or dying. It goes up and it goes back down. You know what I'm saying? And so, by you creating a system also that in order to maintain life, a life has to be given,
Even vegetables have life. Even, an egg has life. Even, or the potential for life. Even the soil on the ground has life. But all this shit has to go back down and come back up in order to keep this shit going. You have to kill something in order for you to live. Something has to die. That's a sacrifice. That's a blood sacrifice, a human sacrifice, or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? It's an actual sacrifice of life itself, energy itself, in order to keep life going. So they say that this God who created all this shit is a idiot. Yeah, because it took some divine shit and trapped it into some physical shit. And now the physical shit forgot that it's the divine shit, and it identifies and lives the reality of the physical world, which is greater than, which is older than. You feel what I'm saying? But it's just for the experience, because if you knew you was God, you'll come down here and you wouldn't even have these fucking experiences. You feel what I'm saying? So it's all a game. It's a trap. It's all a game. It's like the video games. It's like chess. It's like poker, soccer. It's just a fucking game. You know, and if you take the shit literally, that's why none of these books is wrote literally. Even the Bible is not to be taken literally. Even the Quran is not to be taken literally. It's a work on the higher self and the lower self. It's not some literal shit. But Christ was an energy. Christ today is an energy. It's not a physical entity. It's not a physical being. It doesn't even exist in physical reality. It's an energy. It's an entity. It's a frequency. You feel what I'm saying? So Christ is not some shit where you're going to Easter Sunday church this morning to go fellowship with the Christian. That ain't Christ's energy. Christ's energy is the frequency that you give as far as the higher self. Christ was in his higher self. He was conjuring shit. He was casting away fucking demons. He was raising the dead. He was curing motherfuckers, healing motherfuckers, feeding motherfuckers, and all kind of shit. So it's the frequency of Christ. It ain't the fucking human conception of a fucking spirit or fucking a God. Because that's all. There's a human concept of God. But it's a frequency concept though. Y'all feel me? I talk too damn much, don't I? Hello, y'all got any more questions? Anything y'all want to add?
Not me.
What about you other guys? Or gals? No?
No.
Was that Chantrice? That was you, Chantrice?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know the other lady name. Her name ain't on here. I'm just trying to see if y'all good. We can go ahead and end this call. I recorded it, so I'm going to put it on the thing. I don't know when, hell. I'm trying to come up with a new format where I do some videos. Send me y'all promotional shits so I can put that in the video. So while the music or the shit playing, we can go ahead and drop some of that shit there that we got for sale and all that shit there. Whatever services. I'm gonna do some shit on, I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do it myself and do some effects and shit and do some advertising and while this shit playing to just spice it up a little bit and pass on some shit too, promote some shit, market some shit, spread the message. Yep. And if anything y'all think, we should be doing or we need to add, man, y'all let me know.
Okay.
Or y'all need me to help y'all with or whatnot, y'all let me know.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm pretty much good. We can go ahead and end this call. If y'all good. I got some partying to do. They say Emotep. Y'all know who Emotep is? You don't know who he is, Chantrice?
You said who?
Emotep. What's up, boy?
What's up?
I see you, Anky. Yeah, I see you, boy. I didn't know that was you.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know you know about Emotep, huh, Anky?
No,
You don't know about Emotep?
No, sir.
Okay, Emotep. Say that again. You finna say something? I'm gonna get to the point before I forget it. But Emotep had a saying where he said that eat, drink, and be merry. For tomorrow,
Okay.
listen to me. He say eat, drink, and be merry. For tomorrow we shall die. And he is the first man. Look him up, Google him, whatever. I'm gonna break him down. Okay, he was a visor or vizier, which is the man who up under the pharaoh. So pretty much he like the vice president. You know, he's the head judge. He the Supreme Court dude. But he also was the first mathematician known by name. You hear me?
Yeah, mathematician.
Yeah, he's the first mathematician known by name. He's the first medical doctor known by name. He has a few papyruses that he wrote, medical papyrus, where he knew the circulation of the blood, the heart, the brain surgery. He got all kind of shit, all kind of remedies and stuff. He got that ancient shit that he discovered that these some of the oldest medical. Actually, they are the oldest medical papyrus or written medical documents in the world is by under his hand. So he is the first multi-genius, which was he built the first pyramid in Egypt. It's called a step pyramid of Saqqara. He was the first, and that's the first pyramid where they knew that pi. Y'all know pi, right? Pi, the math thing. He the first one. In order to build that pyramid and to make it where he made it, he had to use pi. So he's the first person who they could goddamn pinpoint by name, date, and everything else to determine that he was the first one to use pi on the planet. You feel what I'm saying? As far as building the pyramids. And he also was, when he died, they deified him. So he actually was a god after he died. And so actually, like we worship the ancestors or venerate the ancestors or whatever, he actually got his own temples and everything in Egypt and all kind of stuff dealing with him. He got a lot of statues with him. He a black little bald head dude sitting on a little statue, sitting on a chair. His name Imhotep, Imhotep. And he a black dude. They know he's a black dude. They got his statues. They got his pictures. They got his writings. They got all his texts. I don't think they got his mummy though. They don't got his mummy. They don't got his burial. Wherever he got buried at his tomb, they don't got none of that. So that shit's still over there. But yeah. So Imhotep is a bad motherfucker. But that was one of his greatest sayings. One of his famous sayings. He known for that. Eat, drink, be merry. For tomorrow we shall die. That means don't be stressing about this shit. Don't be worrying about this shit. Don't be letting motherfuckers steal your joy and putting you all through type of pain and shit unless you want to. Unless that's your choice to go through that shit. Unless you agree that that's how you want to feel or that's how you want to live, then that's your reality. Can't nobody change that but you. But just understand that you also have to have that same understanding with other people and their realities. Because the soul is a divine entity. Each one of us has one. And a soul is free. It's trapped in a body, but it still is free to a certain extent. That's why you have to tell a kid, don't do this. Don't touch that. Don't go over here. We tell our kids all the time, we was told, don't have sex. Shit. What happened? You're going to have it because your soul knows that that's what you're supposed to do. Your soul knows that those little dudes who you don't supposed to go and do all this crazy shit with, your soul knows that that's where the real shit at, the fun. The enjoying this shit, to have the experience of getting in trouble or getting caught or stealing that fucking bike or that shit out the stove. You know what I'm saying? So the soul actually knows the real shit and it's going to move accordingly. So even if people don't, everybody creating their own realities. Everybody creating their own worlds. So at the end of the day, that's all it is. It's your reality. It's your world. You're not responsible for your kids' soul to be saved. You're not responsible for nobody on this planet's soul to be saved. But the only soul you can save is your own. And that's where that shit comes from. And that's through the higher understanding of your spiritual self, your soul. Yep. I ain't gonna give y'all no lecture, man.
That's deep.
Yep. And what I'm saying when I say that, we're not responsible for, you are, but we could be billionaires. We could be billionaires right now. Or we could be living in Florida right now and never knew the concept of money, just barter and trade and growing and whatever, and we would still be at peace and free with what we got and, our living or whatever. But at the end of the day, and that's what I was getting to. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But we can raise our kids to our customs, our traditions, our whatever, and they can be like, "Now, fuck that. I don't want these traditions. I want to go over there and get their traditions." You feel what I'm saying? You can't save them. You can't tell them, "No, don't go over there." You can tell them, "Don't go over there with them alligators in at that water. They gonna bite you." But if they go over there and get bit, hey. You feel what I'm saying? You can't stress and worry about that. Because you have to understand, I just said it. Life is just a continuum. In order for life to come, life has to be given. It's just energy transferred. So, even if one of us die today, shit, a piece of your soul is going to go into every living ancestor that you have that's still out here. And they're going to try to bring your ass back here. Because we love this shit. We love this physical reality. You feel what I'm saying? We love this world. So that's what keeps us down here. That's what keeps us in pain and suffering and up under the guidance of this idiot God that they call him. Yeah. But I'm reading a book right now. What is called? It's fire. It's on some chaos magic shit, and they talk about it in there. And man, oh no, hold on. No, that wasn't chaos magic. I just got through reading. What was that? Shit. I don't know, but I got it in my files. I got it on my other phone. I'm gonna share it with y'all. And I got an audio book, so I just sit there and let it go through and read it to me, and I just listen to it. And so what I do is, I drive every day and stuff, so I just sit and listen to, these different books, and that's what it talks about. These damn all this ancient shit. I just sit and listen to it. But what I'm saying is, yeah. So maybe if y'all got free time, you riding, you on the bus, you on the trip to the, even the job, the work. If you can listen, that's what I do. My free time, I be on some shit. So, and that's what I'm doing, reading books by just listening to it. And so,
is that an app?
Yeah, it's an app. It's on my Android though. It's on my Android.
Okay.
It's called at Voice. The at sign and then Voice.
Okay.
And it's pretty good with reading them and everything, and then you can even download other voices or whatever, different accents or whatever. And but yeah, I just sit and listen to that shit, man, and it should blow your mind, but your mind has to be open to I'm not saying accept the information. It's just pieces of the puzzle. Even if you can't accept it right now or use it, just take the shit, put it to the side, and then if something else might trigger it, it'll come back and it'll connect. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I do is just sit back and do that shit though. I ain't gonna hold y'all up like I say, man. I know I'm long-winded. Y'all good though? Everybody good?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and end this call, man. I appreciate y'all for sharing knowledge. I be learning shit from y'all too. So, don't think this shit in vain or I know everything. I don't know shit. That's what keeps me learning. I don't know shit.
We all can learn from each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I be learning from the kids, man. What you dream about last night? Tell me some of this shit. For real. Hey, because I'm going to tell y'all, the kids are still more connected to the spiritual realm.
Yes.
The kids. These young kids, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, they have to tell you about these dreams, these invisible friends and stuff. Listen to them kids. Or even just ask them questions, man, what you dream about last night? They'll tell you some amazing shit. And you be like, damn, that fit with such and such. That go with where they were teaching me about this or teaching me about that.
Me and my kids actually connected in all the realms. They go with me just about everywhere I travel.
In the spirit realm.
Yup, they go. My kids be right there with me.
See, that's only because your mind is open to that. If your mind weren't open to that, it'll never happen.
Yeah.
I have a nightmare, they have a nightmare. We all just together.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's deep right there.
Yeah. So I know I'm the only one that can protect them on this physical realm, because if I can't. I'm the only one that can protect them. Like this physical realm. That's right.
Yep. I want to share this with y'all too right quick before we go. So I was reading up on some exorcisms and stuff like that, right, through the book I'm reading now on chaos magic. And what it's talking about, what I learned is that it talks about the divine, the words you use to actually cast out different entities. And you know what's crazy? What I learned is that to cast out or to exercise these motherfuckers, to exercise them, what you have to do is summon your guardian angels on the motherfuckers. That's deep as fuck right there.
How you know who your guardian angels are?
Because you got your numbers. You can go and do your guardian angels. You know, your birth number, your birthday, and all that stuff there. And you can pick which one you want because the energies are so close to each other on certain frequencies that you can pick from the Greeks. Because the Greeks are adaptations of the Egyptian shit or the black shit.
And my cousin told me, he said you should start with yourself as far as like look at what year you were born under, what star were you born that year and stuff like that.
Start with your what?
Like look whatever year you were born, what star and stuff you were born under, like that. Like use those numbers and stuff to work with.
Yeah, right. But I got a book. It's in the group that shows you how to find your guardian angel or your whatever it's called, something like that. And you know what's crazy? Now that I read that book and I know about the ancestors.
Hold on, what's the name of the book? Can you send that to me?
It's in the group. It's in the other group. It's called
Awakening Group?
Yeah, how to contact your deities, your something like that. Yeah, deity linkage. Deity linkage. Yeah. And so, and you can pick like different lores or whatever, but what you want to do, once you do that, then...
It's only lasts 48 hours?
Huh?
You uploaded it in the group?
Yeah, it's in the Ascending Masters. No, the Illuminating ones. What is it?
You still got that one? Oh, I thought you changed the name.
I did. I'm tripping. It's called, shit. What is that thing called?
Ascending, the Awakening?
Yeah, the Awakening. It's in there.
When did you upload it?
That's like the first book I uploaded. First or second or third one.
So that's gonna be wait. It's probably expired now. So they only last like 48 hours.
No, in that group there they stay in the file section. Remember I showed you how to get to the file section?
Go to the file section.
Yeah. And what you do, from my understanding.
Okay, I'm at the file station. So it's called what?
Deity linkage.
It's called deities?
Deity linkage.
Deity linkage.
It's at the bottom. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. Because it's one of the first ones I added.
World 16 study effective. Is it how to find your gods and goddesses?
Right. That's it.
So it is still in there.
Yeah. Hey, Shantrice, I be recording these calls. and uploading them. If you want me to. Who that is? What's there? What's up, boy? What you got going? I ain't seen you, man.
What y'all doing?
Huh?
What are y'all doing?
Oh, we're in a group call, man. We be sharing a lot of different information and shit.
Enjoying the sun.
Okay. Where you at?
I'm at work, bro.
You know what I'm saying? What city?
Oh, right now I'm in El Paso.
Oh, that's what's up. You good?
I really don't even join anything like this is, but might as well.
Yeah, man. Drop some of that shit. You be dropping shit on me. Drop that shit.
Nah, I wouldn't be nothing without you guys.
No, I ain't. Huh? I'm sitting in my car smoking, messing with my hair. Yep, we was just talking about deity linkage and stuff like that. Though, what? She had asked a question right quick. What you had said? Oh, but I got that song behind me too now. I was outside earlier meditating. Where that thing is? It's up there somewhere. I just had to sit in the car. Shit, it's hot out there. But what you were saying, Star? Oh, okay. Yeah. So, but what I was looking at was So what came to me after that?
Where you at, Antoine?
I'm in Louisiana.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm in Shreveport. Yeah.
Man, I wish I was over there.
Why?
I sit over there.
Okay. Yeah. What you got going on there, man?
What? I'm over here in El Paso for a reason, right?
Yeah. Y'all got all of this shit in El Paso.
Yeah, 'cause El Paso.
What that mean?
Nah, but I got a lot of family in Georgia, for real.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, man. We just sharing some information on some different shit, though. Some different shit, some different spiritual shit. I know you into the shit, man. You be dropping shit, but I know you a little.
I'm actually, you know what I'm doing? You know what I'm honestly doing right now? I'm establishing a network. I'm gonna make some fucking real shit. I'm gonna make a real network.
Like what?
It's fucking hard, bro.
Like what?
Like, in other words, like Google. I want to make my own motherfucking Google. Fuck Google.
Exactly. Exactly. They started off little.
Yeah, I'm a tech right now.
Huh?
So I'm trying my best to put all that together, for real.
You say you doing what right now?
Yeah.
No. Oh, get the money.
Gotta do it somehow, bro, but I'm honestly trying to adapt more into, I want to make a Neteru type of network, like everybody can use that. Everybody.
I got a few apps in mind.
I'm gonna make it happen.
I got a few apps in mind. You fuck with that software shit?
Good to see you though, bro.
That's what's up. Good to see you too. Hey, you fuck with that software engineering and shit?
Yeah.
You do what you write programs?
Yup.
Oh, yeah.
Codes and all that, bro.
Oh, you a bad motherfucker.
Bro, it's our language.
Huh?
It's our language.
Say that again?
It's weird though, cause look, check it. You need a username. Why do they call it a username? Cause you're user. A sir. That's why we're the users. We're the ultimate users. We are the user. And then our program is Aset. Literally, that's the name of my program right now. Literally, it's Aset. I-S-T. So, ain't nothing more than a motherfucking coincidence. It's just got all combined all together.
Cause ain't nothing they doing coincidence.
We will.
What you saying?
At least you understand that.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, ain't nothing they doing coincidental. Every name got a reason behind it. Draco. That's a constellation that we in now.
I'll send you some information though, bro, for real.
Huh?
I gotta go back already.
All right. That's what's up.
And that's one.
Thank you for joining us, man.
Peace, my bro.
Peace. Yeah, not that one, that one. All right, well, Anky, look like we about to get out of here, man. I'll get with you later, boy.